Bendy and the Ink Machine is an odd choice for a mobile game spin-off. The original was an episodic horror game that's basically, what if you combined Mickey Mouse with Five Nights at Freddy's? And this really isn't. This is actually so much closer to Super Mario that one can't help but shake the feeling that the reason we're just seeing Bendy on the cover is thanks to the franchise's charmingly retro visual style in the vein of classic cartoons and Cuphead. Fortunately, that's totally worth it because my gosh, this game looks good and has way more depth than it deserves for being such an out-of-left field tie-in. In essence, Bendy Run is what happens when Infinity Blade's boss design has a baby with Temple Run's infinite races to the finish line. Then you lather on some Super Mario-esque jumping, along with a variety of enemies and multiple films to unlock and play through. Altogether, Bendy Run makes for a surprisingly deep and challenging experience. So much so, you'll find yourself wishing for some proper controls, which was my chief problem. You see, my touchscreen sometimes struggled to keep up with the fine-tuned responses some sections needed. This isn't to say Bendy Run is unplayable, but instead, intense. It's a well-crafted experience, but the sheer speed of everything proved a bit much at times. You can ground stomp on enemies, leap and move between 3 rows, and toss weapons, and that's just your abilities. Hazards on the road, flying enemies that require jumping and tossing a weapon at the same time, and more can all push your fingers to the limit. If you can dig this challenge, Bendy Run has plenty of content to offer. There's cans of meat to collect that unlock additional powers, and new films to test yourself against, on top of multiple challenges to complete per stage. If you do want a slight edge, the game gives you bonus health for watching ads before starting a video, which in a rare case, I actually have to recommend you do before starting out. That's the hard part with Bendy Run. I'm not sure whether to give it a low score due to how demanding it is given how limited the platform's controls can be in the face of just how much it wants you to do, or praise it for offering such a deep experience in a genre packed with emptier titles. The fact it's free also makes the steep start a little more reasonable. No matter what, I really think it could be refined a bit more, but given it's still receiving support, maybe that's on the horizon. Maybe it's just because I was reviewing it on an iPhone and maybe on a tablet it controls better. I could totally see that being the case. But if you are looking at this as a mobile phone game, bear this in mind.